Hey there, guys. What is going on? Sloppy here, playing some more Creativerse. And what am I stepping into? We are checking out some Creativerse adventures. Look at that. Grum Temple Garden staring at me in the eye. This is a little laggy. This is hands-on movie making. Something to do with Lucky Sheep. Hands-on adventure. Inspect and experiment with an existing movie circuit. Then build your own blueprint workbook included for the easy version. Use a simplified version of Blue Leafy running animation, modification of a GIF posted by Playful David, to teach the basic movie circuit. Adventure includes wiring tool and all machines necessary to build the movie circuit. So yeah, this is in the featured section. I don't know why I'm speaking so weird. Look at that. There's a Blue Leafy running. But yeah, I just want to check it out. It's in the featured section. It looks pretty in-depth, which, hands-on movie making workbook. Blueprint. Yeah, it's pretty in-depth, so I'm probably not going to, do the whole thing. Check out all the connections, though. I'm probably not going to do the whole thing, but I just wanted to show you guys. It's pretty neat if you want to go through it yourself, baby. This adventure definitely has a story behind it, but its main purpose is to teach you, hands-on, how to build a movie. It is heavily inspired by Super Dave's hand-on machine tutorial, an adventure I recommend to everyone. That is a great adventure if you want to learn a little bit about machines. Really anything by Super Dave is worth checking out. Once there was a little sheep who loved to tinker with new toys. He liked to understand how things worked, even if you had to break them in the process. Breaking things was often fun. He was fond of ashy art and colors in 3D. One day, while shifting through punctuation, the period caught his eye. It was a very square period. It occurred to him that he could make up lined periods of different colors. He could make pixel art. In those days, much less was known about arc-sign formatting and no external tools were available. Even the simplest picture required 16 arc signs and a huge Excel spreadsheet to keep track of which dots went to which sign. But he persevered and succeeded. The blueprint cornerstone in the chest is the easy version. If you use it, be sure to place the switch down last. Cornerstone goes in the front square of the chest. For a more advanced version, inspect the arc signs in the example movie. Copy their code and paste it into your own. If you have 12 frames from a very small GIF, you can run those through etulated scripts and make your own movie right here. Soft discovered that arc signs... sorry, that voice hurts. Okay, so you can learn how to do all this. I'm not going to go through this right now because I think that'd be really boring. I think, but it does look really cool. I'll probably check this out in my own time. But yeah, you can learn how to make the little movies, which you guys may have seen around Creativerse. There's a few worlds I've been in where I've seen little GIFs and things that you can do with the arc signs. There's a lot you can do with the arc signs. It's really quite neat. But, you know... You can see these all over the place, and apparently there's a really easy way to do it with a blueprint here. So that's pretty neat, but let's go check out a different adventure. Welcome to the I Like Big Builds tour. I like big builds. He likes big builds. Match made in heaven. Starting from the Gallery of Arches Teleporter Hall, take a tour from my biggest projects from Creativerse Blueprints, Workshop Prints, plus my own buildings. Highlights include the First National Bank of Creativerse. What up? The multi-biome base, the Plowshare, Galactic something. So, I guess this is some of his builds, some blueprints. I've always been curious about maybe doing something where I just showcase the best blueprints. I don't know if you guys have seen how many blueprints there are. I don't think I could find them that easily. But that would be an interesting project, right? Some sort of, blueprint thing. Multi-biome base, check... Oh my gosh. This is kind of cool. I don't know if that's what he's going for, but I really like the natural vibe of these walls. Obviously it's big and everything, but look at the walls. He left the blocks in, and I think that looks really cool. And then arches below, or arches in, or whatever. I really dig those walls. Oh, and now it's a pool. I really dig these walls. They look, I think, kind of better down low where there's not as much light. I think with the light, it reminds me how much I hate the edges of those blocks, but... very cool. And then the sky above. Interesting start. Multi-biome base is one of the checkpoints. We have 8 checkpoints. That means a lot of loading screens for us to enjoy together. Hello. Leave a like on this video. Okay. The multi-biome base. We got a big pool of water in the middle, and I guess sort of multiple biomes around the edges. Yeah, this is kind of cool. I remember I did a project. One of my favorite projects I ever did was a project called it wasn't called anything. I did a bunch of like biodomes with a bunch of the biomes in the game. It's kind of cool though. I'm a fan of like looking at all the biomes. We got our jungle, Beatrice. We've got the canyon. We've got a desert. We've got just a grasslands. We've got, I guess, an ashenwood. We've got an autumnwood forest. Oh, there is the little taiga as well. That's kind of cool. It's an interesting concept. I don't know if this base does it the best, but it's pretty cool. I have to say it's cool because I've sort of done something similar. So if I don't say it's cool, it's like I'm admitting I didn't do something cool, and that just ain't vibing with me. I forgot to hit the checkpoint. That's fine. First National Bank. I also made a bank. Interesting. I believe my bank was the Creativerse Credit Union. I have no idea. I don't remember what I named my bank. I made a bank as well. And a biome thing. Interesting, sir. Skull Castle, Gallery of Arches. Oh, that's the Gallery of Arches. Oh, we're inside of it, maybe? This is much bigger than my bank. I think we're inside of the bank of the first... Yeah, it's a skyscraper. This is the big bank building. This isn't some casual bank. This is... Oh, it's in a jungle. That surprises... Were you guys expecting it to be in a jungle? I was definitely not expecting it to be in a jungle. That's cool, though. Wowzers. The sand... Smooth sandstone, which has, I think, the same texture as sand, is an interesting choice. It actually looks really good with the stucco windows. Not what I was expecting, but very cool. And look at that, a bunch of the interior done as well. Very cool. First National Bank. Gallery of Arches is where I want to be, I think. A lot of cool ideas in this world. Smooth sandstone as a wall. Treehouse Island, that is next on my tour. Bleep, bloop, blop, bop, ba da ba ba. Try not to make this video too long, so I'm gonna... That's why I'm not spending too much time at each of these builds. I also, you know, I almost feel bad because he said some of them were blueprints. Maybe I'm not looking at the signs, but I'm not seeing names and that. Okay. That's kind of just a nice little floor, isn't it? Canyon floor, canyon stone. It's good at decorating. Treehouse Island. Oh, I see. It's the blueprint, the treehouse blueprint on an island. Fair enough. I'm not going to go check that out. We've seen the treehouse blueprint, you know, plenty of times, but it's kind of cool that it's on an island. We've seen the treehouse blueprint, haven't we? I feel like we have. A few times. A lot of times. I feel like I saw it a lot and said, oh my gosh, is this a blueprint? Everyone seems to have this. And then everyone would be like, yeah, it is, actually. And I'd be like, oh. Fair enough. That's on me. I forgot. That happened a lot in my earlier videos. I'd see a blueprint and be like, is this a blueprint? And people would be like, yeah, it is. I'd say, oh. There's only like 10 in the game back then. I could probably learn them, but I never did. Cactus Garden Tower. Like an apartment building? It's interesting. Interesting. I'm not going to go check out the interior. I feel like that was another sand build. That was quite a faraway checkpoint compared to where the other checkpoints were. Sand, though. Interesting building. Hall of the Mountain King. See, all of the last few names on the checklist were more what I was interested in. They sound pretty interesting. I feel like I said interesting a lot in that sentence. The longer I go between cuts, the more my mind varies from what I'm supposed to be doing. You understand? Ooh, elderwood trees. Interact with me. Hall of the Mountain King. do love a good pathway. Ooh. Hello. Hello! That's really cool, actually. Like the single wide line with the stone slab. That's a really cool idea. Hall of the Mountain King. I feel like this one maybe isn't done yet. Or is it supposed to like be like this? Kind of a cool little cathedral type thing. I like the ceiling, actually. I don't know if this one's done or... But I really like the vibe it has right now. And I feel like it might need a touch more work. May not be finished, but that's pretty neat. Pretty neat indeed. Interact with me. Get out of here. Silly teleporter. Trying to get me to interact with him. I don't interact with strangers. Wow, that loading screen went quickly. I didn't have enough time to drink my coffee. Castle at Skull Rock. Okay. I'm envisioning a rock shaped like a skull. There's no audio in this video, is there? No. My apologies. I forgot to switch a chord from... It's not important. You guys know the sounds of Creativerse. You can just listen to my soothing voice as we go a little bit deeper now. Yes. Maybe we take a dip in the hot tub together. Nothing quite like the soothing, warm water to calm down. So we are at the castle at Skull Rock checkpoint. Let's take a gander down here and see if this rock really looks like a skull. Let's take a peek. Oh, where am I? Oh, it's just the blueprint. It's just the castle at Skull Rock is a cool name for the standard Creativerse thing. I got excited. I did not know these chains were part of it. Okay, I didn't know those were part of the blueprint. Saw those in the Lost Leafy. Used a lot of these blueprints in a pretty creative way. The adventure from last week, which I will soon complete, I promise you. But yeah, the adventure, there was a storytime adventure called The Lost Leafies. I did it last week, which was really cool. Which used all of these blueprints sort of in a creative way and sort of changed them up a little bit and did this whole sort of quest-based adventure. It was pretty neat. It's pretty neat. Plowshare. Plowshare. I was gonna make a joke about a singer named Cher, but you know what? Yeah, pass. Good golly. Come on now. Come on. Just let me check out these last two checkpoints. I've committed to doing all 8. We are now almost at 10 minutes, game. That is because of you, not of me. I have been speeding through these. It is your loading screens. I am berating a video game with no feelings, he says as the game slowly lets a tear. Plowshare research spaceship. Interesting. Bleep, bloop, blop, bleep, bloop. Animal crackers in my soup. Okay, we are in the spaceship. Into space. Walking these hallowed halls reminds me of home. I was born on a craft just like this. Ooh. This is actually really cool. Yeah, so this is the bridge. Not gonna lie, kind of looks it's kind of like a call center layout, but pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like that they nope, science systems, flight systems, engineering systems. Let's check out habitat. Probably like a cool, yep. The galactic update. Are the blocks good for anything else? Not really, but boy, do they make great spaceships and space stations. Really cool habitat. Look at the size of this place. Look at the detail too. Hiding a, sign, getting it perfectly aligned. This is really cool. I actually really want to see this from the outside, see if it's like this spectacular ship thing. Flying's always a bit janky. You know what? I'm just going to land and then turn around. I really hope the entire outside of the spaceship is done. That would make this entire adventure worthwhile, because Oh. Huh. I don't know what I thought it would look like. Like a spaceship, I suppose. Not interesting. It looks like a ghost from Pac-Man, maybe? Or... Okay. Okay. Not what I thought it would be, but interesting. You got the glass for the habitat. I mean, who's to say what a spaceship looks like? Look at those little details on the bottom with the arc stones. That's cool. Who's to say what a spaceship really looks like? Probably people who designed them, I would say. But either way, this is really cool. I like the scaffolding and everything. Let's see. Quarters. That's where we were. Okay. Let's just check out the lab. This is pretty cool, actually. This is really cool. They've done a really good job of this place. I don't know who's, if this is one of his builds or a blueprint. Whoever it is, if you hear me, you did amazing. Reactor. This is probably not a place that I should be. Anyway, that's phenomenal. I'm going to find my way back on this side. What a well done spaceship. We have one last checkpoint, the Georgia Townhouse. There's one thing I know about Georgia, it's that they frequently lose to Alabama. What up? Roll Tide. Georgian Townhouse. It's Tua time. There's a fun reference for all of you college football fans. What a great... Well, it wasn't really a great game, was it? It was a boring game until they put in Tua, and I don't want to try and say his last name. Anyway, let's check out this Georgia Townhouse. Georgian Townhouse. I gotta say, if this is... if this is what your townhouse looks like, I don't even want to see what your house looks like. This place is massive. Look at the arches, though. Those are phenomenal. You got a column in the middle, some slope blocks. Those are really phenomenal windows and arches. What a great-looking house. Really, a great-looking house. Is all the interiors done? Probably. And they're done really well. Look at that ceiling. Oof. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm a huge fan of the banded wood wall, but it's kind of cool. You have the really cool, I've seen these chandeliers before. It's the chandelier block in the middle and then the haunted things on the outside. It looks like a really cool chandelier. They've even gone with the paintings. Look how good those look. Wooden stairs and stuff. Wowzers. They went all out. This looks phenomenal. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that's a cool lamp. Or whatever that's supposed to be. Yep. Oh, they've got Last Supper on the wall. No copyright on that. A nice backyard sitting area. I'm more partial to grass. I don't like stone terraces, but can I say I'm a hippie? Oh, that actually does look a little bit like a marble countertop, eh? The snow. That's really cool. Ooh, look at all those plates. I just want to smash them. Does that make me a bad person? Yes. As a matter of fact, you are a bad person if you smash other people's plates. Yeah. This is a really cool house. I'm super curious about what's in the very top. This is where they hide the bodies in big houses. Or just have big beds. Lame. Where's all the people you've been murdering? Oh my gosh. This guy gets a little sitting area and a fireplace. Wow, screw those other people's rooms, huh? Very, very little in the bathrooms, though. Anyway, that's where I'm going to end it today, guys. We checked out some pretty neat adventures and saw some pretty cool things. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like on this video. Leave a comment. Let me know what your favorite one is. If there's adventures that you know that I should check out. Whatever it is, I like reading comments, I guess. No, I do. I don't know why I said I guess. Anyway, subscribe for more Creativerse, all that jazz, and I will see you guys in the next one. A ciao!